Hello, friends. Got couple new clips of Stephen Colbert taking down Huckabee Sanders and Trump. Let's get right into it.
Hot water over his derogatory comments about Haitian and African countries. You know your president isn't going that well if one of your biggest accomplishments is getting NPR to say the word hole. This morning, the former White House press secretary and vice principal reassessing her life choices, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, attempted to defend the president against charges of racism.
Not only do my kids serve as a permanent reminder of what's important, they also keep me humble. You can walk into a room like this where people cheer when you step onto the stage and you might think for a second that you're kind of special. Then you go home and your kids remind you very quickly you're actually not that big of a deal. And ours are pretty good at it. So my kids keep me humble. Unfortunately, Kamala Harris doesn't have anything keeping her humble.
Whoa. What is their obsession with women without children of their biological connection?
Yeah, I mean...
Kamala Harris is the stepmother of 2 children with her husband, Doug Emhoff, Cole and Ella Emhoff. They call her Mamala. They consider her as much a mother as their own. In response to Governor Sanders' comments, their biological mother, Kirsten Emhoff, wrote on social media, quote, "Cole and Ella keep us inspired to make the world a better place. I do it through storytelling. Kamala Harris has spent her entire career working for the people, all families. That keeps you pretty humble."
Yeah.
What is this exception? I mean, honestly,
it's just cruelty. They really, first of all,
you know, you're turning off an entire population of people. No, they just don't want those voters.
They are playing for a very small subset that relishes the cruelty. First of all, it's fascinating that Sarah Huckabee Sanders still can't pronounce Kamala Harris's name correctly. That's the first thing. For the other, you want to make them the other, continue to mispronounce their name like everybody seems to do on Fox News when they know better. It's Kamala. I will talk to Republicans that will say, Trump Republicans that will say Kamala. And I'll be, what? That's interesting. Now, why do you mispronounce her name when you know it's Kamala? Make it seem like they're the other. So she starts there. Kamala doesn't have children, doesn't have her own children. And, you know, Willie, it's so patently obvious that it's just to be hateful. That's what they do. They just do this to be hateful because they know the truth. They have heard the children, Doug's children's mom say time and time again that they're all part of a blended family. You know, not everybody, I guess, is perfect, like Sarah Huckabee Sanders and Donald Trump. I guess Donald Trump and J.D. Vance, and maybe they're just perfect. Yeah. In this respect, a lot of us, stumble through life. A lot of us have blended families. A lot of us figure out how to make blended families work. But I've just got to say, politically, there are a lot more people who may have blended families, a lot more people who understand what Kamala Harris and Doug are doing. There are a lot more people who understand, you know, again, blended families than people who are just self-righteous and mean and hateful.
Really? Miss Sarah Huckabee Sanders? No one lies as much as you do, except for maybe Donald Trump. Out of all his press secretaries, which were all horrible, you were probably the worst. Not only in looks, but also in lies. You and Donald Trump are possibly the biggest 2 liars in the universe, at least the known universe. I'm sure there's people, there's trillions of galaxies, so I'm sure there's people on other planets, so yeah, probably the whole universe. anyone, first of all, Arkansas, really? You're doing yourself no favors by electing her as your governor. I mean, do you want to continue with a bad reputation or what? I mean, come on. I mean, she couldn't get elected probably anywhere else. So maybe, South Dakota, Wyoming. Oh, I'm going to stop there. But it's totally ridiculous what's going on. They have nerve to, criticize somebody about a situation like that. I mean, she has no right. And this shows how despicable. And once again, Arkansas, I mean, I'm not sure what these people are looking at, Are we on the same planet? How do you vote for these people? Like Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I mean, you might as well get somebody right at the trailer park or right out the gutter somewhere. I mean, anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye-bye.